Hello everyone, it's Mr. Megiddo here, and I'm casting a game right after the last one. Okay, maybe not right after, because for the past 3 minutes, our bottom player has been doing mulligans because he's been getting terrible hands, so he proclaims. Anyway, on to the game. Bottom player goes Forest into Birds of Paradise, as we saw last time, and for the past, 8 games. Our top player goes from a Plains into a Doomed Traveler. And then our bottom player, as usual, taps 2 into a Birthing Pod, taps 2 and Birds of Paradise, going into a Birthing Pod and sacrificing 2 life. Now on our top player's turn, just a swing with a Doomed Traveler, and appears, no, into the second main, putting out a Mountain and a Plains, and then going for a Lightning Mauler. But no Soulbind to our Doomed Traveler. Which, these guys are better than me, so I assume they have their reasons. Except for our bottom player in that last game. That was just kind of stupid. I mean, the bottom player has been the same bottom player as the last game, as you can probably tell. Phyrexian Metamorph. Grabbing a Lightning Mauler. And then tapping Birthing Pod onto that Phyrexian Metamorph. Probably going to grab... Also, how do you clone your opponent? Probably going to grab a card allowing him to get mana, and so that way he can... So that way he can pull out a blue mana in order to supplement for the rest of the game. Pulls an Aether Adept in order to bounce the Lightning Mauler. So I was terribly wrong. Though it was a good play, seeing as he does not have any blue mana to pay. Phyrexian Metamorph came in last time because of Phyrexian mana, pay 2 life. Cavern of Souls comes in on the opponent's side. He makes it a human, or he makes humans its target for the add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast a creature spell of the chosen type. That spell can't be countered. He makes it humans, which means he's probably going to be running... He's probably not going to be running a Angel deck, obviously. Trying to decide between 2 cards in his hand, which his opponent instantly figured out, not surprisingly enough. Well, okay, the second card, I suppose, would be the real problem. Very, very odd conversation. Most of which I obviously don't explain, or don't understand. Silverblade Paladin, soul bonding it to Doomed Traveler, giving them both double strike. Which, yeah, that's pretty good, although I don't think it would be great for a Doomed Traveler, though honestly, what else can you do? It's double strike, you really want to have that as fast as you can. And when your Doomed Traveler dies, it'll all be good. Our opponent Birthing Pods his Aether Adept into Huntmaster of the Fells, which gives him a 2/2 green wolf token, and he gives him 2 life. And he also, because he used Birthing Pod and not casting a spell, got his Ravager of the Fells. It deals 2 damage to target opponent and 2 damage to up to 1 creature that player controls at the beginning of each upkeep. If a player casts 2 or more, and then returns back. Alright. Using that to kill Paladin, and also dealing his opponent 2 damage. Blocking our Doomed Traveler with the Ravager of the Fells. Then bringing in a Brimstone Valley in order to kill the Ravager, and getting his 1/1 Spirit Flying token from the Doomed Traveler. Bottom player's turn. Once again, seems to be deep in thought, or not. Not using his Birthing Pod this time. Using Acidic Slime to take out his opponent's planes. It's a good idea. Blocking him and having white mana. Although, honestly, that probably wouldn't help, because his white creatures are going to be humans, and his Cavernous Souls will allow him to spawn white mana anyway. I feel like that would have been a better takeout. Though, once again, I'm kind of terrible at this game, so I really have no idea. He probably has his motives. God, this is good bread. Anyway, I shouldn't be eating it, but, like, it's just sitting there tempting me to eat it, and so I couldn't really help myself. Our top player taps his Spirit, doing the 1 damage, then putting in Lightning Mauler. Once again, not soulbounding it to the Spirit, while also playing a Clifftop Retreat. Then to our bottom player's turn, he taps 2, brings in a Viridian Emissary, goes for the Birthing Pod -2, or probably going to be on the Wolf. No, on the Viridian Emissary, that's right, because actually, yeah, that actually makes sense. Brings in an island, plus we'll also be able to bring in a 3 converted mana card known as Deceiver Exarch. Not using his ability, though. Putting on the stack another Birthing Pod into an Inferno Titan. Killing his opponent's creatures and dealing 1 to him. Although not using his... Oh, he did use his Deceiver Exarch to untap a land, I think? No? No. To untap his Birthing Pod, that's right. His opponent bringing in a Hero of Bladehold with Battlecry, giving him 2 1/1 soldiers when he attacks. And our bottom player getting a little bit cocky here and saying, okay, time to kill with elegance. So, I'm very full of himself as far as this goes, and he probably will win. He may be at less life. At the same time, he's got more creatures, and he also is doing a better job at keeping his creatures. Yep, and his opponent appears to be surrendering. While also making a comment about the amount of times he had to mulligan. Mulligan. Mulligan? Mulligan. Yeah, mulligan. Alright, well, that has been me. I'll probably record the second game and then eat. So this has been Mr. Megiddo. Peace to the NUGGETS. Goodbye.